Alright, good morning everybody. Put my seatbelt on. Look, man, I'm with you. See, I don't talk the talk. I'm driving, so hey, they talk the talk, walk the walk. 5:25. Now, unless you work in the morning shift, like at 6:30 or whatever. If you don't go to work till 9 o'clock, ain't no excuse for you, or 8 o'clock. You just gotta get up, man. It's part of the sacrifice. But check this out. Okay, my last meal was at 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna put a video out today. Just consider this part of the talking where part 1 and 2 I was still telling about. You have to go back and listen to part 1 and 2 so that you know what to get. So we're getting everything. We got that membership. Okay, listen up, guys. This is how you're gonna lose the weight. Without getting scientific on you, I'm gonna keep it real basic. You have to learn how the body works and how it burns fat. Everybody hears about insulin and you hear about diabetes, but people don't really know what that is. Look, insulin is what controls the sugar in your blood, glucose. Insulin, when you hear insulin. So we have to try to control our insulin, because that's what controls the sugar to lose weight. Every time you eat, your body creates insulin, which is controlling the sugar. So it increases. So that's why people give themselves shots when they're diabetic. You have to give yourself a shot of insulin because you don't have it. Your body don't make it enough to regulate your sugar. So a lot of people that you get big because you can't control the blood and your sugar. So you have to give yourself insulin. So keeping it simple, we want to control insulin levels. So every time you eat, your body creates insulin. So with that said, that's why we have to stop snacking, guys. We want to control the amount of food that goes in our mouth. Just like you control the clothes that you wear, the hairstyle, the makeup. Well, now we have to think of it as makeup food, like women putting makeup on. Well, the food is the makeup that goes inside your body. And you want your inside of your body to look good. Because right now it's fucked up. It's not in control. Okay, so when I said that you eat them snacks, every time you eat snacks, you start the process of insulin. So your body's not gonna lose weight. Now here's the thing with that. Okay, how do we control our insulin? And how do we control our body from losing weight? Look, we wanna when you sleep, you're not eating, right? So let's say from 9 to 6, that's 9 hours of sleep. 9 hours that your body's not making insulin. We want to try to reach, when we first start, 12 hours. I want you guys to start at 12 hours without eating. So we're going to go based on your last meal plus the hours you sleep. So we want to try to make that last meal, let's say 6 o'clock at night. Let's shoot for 6 o'clock at night, your last meal. So that's going to give you, let's say you're going to sleep till 6. That's 12 hours right there. Now, I don't want, when you first get up, if you drink orange juice, you're starting your insulin. So let's just put it like words that way. So your body's not gonna burn any fat. So when you start that 12 hours, when you get up in the morning, you can have coffee. Then remember that monk fruit sugar I told you about. You don't wanna kick in something that's going to kick in your insulin until you get to over that 12-hour mark, guys. We're actually shooting for 16 hours. There's 24 hours in a day. So you want to do 6 to 6, that's 12. So you got 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. That's an addition of 4 hours. So if you were to go to eat at 6, you get up at 6. Now I'm not saying you're not going to eat, but we want to control our insulin and try to get to at least the 12-hour mark. So that means if you can hold off to 10 in the morning. Now, at first it's going to be hard because our body's not used to it. You're going to crave food. So what you're gonna do is if you drink coffee, you're gonna drink black coffee with monk fruit, a little scoop of monk fruit, nothing, no sugar, man. We ain't trying to start our insulin till we hit the 16-hour mark. That's our goal. We're gonna go 16 hours. Well, let's say that's gonna be from 6 at night, 6 in the morning, 12, add 4 more, 10 in the morning. Our first meal is gonna be egg whites with bacon bits, and a lot of water or green tea, coffee, no sugars. We don't want that. We don't want to start that sugar because our body's gonna start insulin and then it's not gonna lose weight. So here's the deal. When you have that 12 hours, 6 in the morning, or that last meal at 5 in the morning, 5 at night, and then you wake up in the morning, man, 5 in the morning, that's already 12 hours. See, I'm at the 12-hour mark right now. My last meal was 5 yesterday, and it was a big meal, and I'll get into meals. We'll get into that. When you first start, look, it's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna get a video coming up. I'm gonna put it on paper. I'm gonna show you diagrams and all that. When you first start, okay, go ahead and have that breakfast. I want you to do at least 12 hours, guys. Go as far as you can without breakfast, but I want you to have a workout. When you first wake up, you're gonna chug some water, a bottle of water, coffee, no sugar. You can do monk fruit. No orange juice, no Gatorade, no protein drink, nothing, just water. You're gonna go work out. Get that hour in you. If you get out that hour, you're gonna go home, get dressed. Your body's not starving, man. You're not gonna die. Mentally, think about it. All right, I'm in that. When you get into that stage or that 12-hour stage, we're gonna go. I know you heard the keto diet, but ketos is just something that your body produces. That's why they call it keto. But we're gonna call it, you're in ketosis mode. That's a mode where your body not creating sugar, so it's gonna start eating its own fat. Now there's several kinds of fat in the body, but when you're in that mode at that over 12 hours, or you reach that over 12-hour mode, that's when you start burning your fat. So you don't want to mess up that insulin. Now, when you start eating, here's the deal. We gotta stop no snacks. I'm gonna show the video of what I want y'all to eat for breakfast. You're gonna split the egg whites, bacon bits. We're gonna have one of those big TV dinners, 170 calories. So we're gonna have a nice big meal. If we can wait till 10 o'clock, that would be so awesome. That would give you 16 hours. So we're gonna have a meal at 10 o'clock. I want you to wait another 4 hours to 2 o'clock. If you go ahead, and we're gonna have a small TV dinner meal then, no snacks. And then you're gonna wait another 4 hours, and we're gonna have the last meal at 6 o'clock. Now I'll break it down on the diagram for you. This is just for your beginner stages. I'm gonna let you have 3 meals a day, 10, 2, and 6. But after 6, you can't have nothing, you can't cheat. Or you can drink all the water, all the green tea, all the coffee you want, but no creamer, nothing to activate the insulin after 6. Because at 10 o'clock, you're gonna instigate the insulin. So, we're gonna give it 4 hours. You're gonna still have, at 2 o'clock, you have that meal, we're gonna instigate that insulin, and then at 6 o'clock you're gonna instigate the insulin again. So we're not gonna lose any weight during 10 to 6. But from 6 to all the way 6 in the morning, and then to 10 in the morning, that's when you're sleeping, that's when your body's actually burning the fat. And at 10 o'clock at now, listen, that 10 o'clock in the morning before you had that breakfast, or after you had that workout, and then you into the bathroom, that's when we're gonna weigh ourselves. So you weigh yourself at 10 o'clock in the morning, all right? You go in the bathroom naked, you're gonna do number 1, number 2, you step on the scale, let the scale say, let's say it says 220.80, step off, weigh yourself again and probably say 220.16, sometimes it has to calibrate itself, or 0.60. Whatever weight you get, 2 times in a row on that digital scale at 10 in the morning now, after you use the bathroom, 1 and 2, and after we work out. And before we get that first meal, get that baseline weight. Weigh yourself, put it on the calendar. All right, guys? So when we start the day, like that Monday, you're gonna eat at 10 in the morning. I want you to eat 5 egg whites with the bacon bits. You can eat a salad. You can eat that TV dinner with 170 calories. That's a nice big meal. That's gonna hold you off till 2 or 3 o'clock. Now listen, between 10 and 6, that's 8 hours. What we're doing is we're not gonna eat for 16 hours, and then you can have 3 meals between 8 hours. If you can eat at 10, then at 4, little healthy meal, then at 6 o'clock is our target last meal, guys. Please, we gotta get that mindset. We're gonna get insulin resistant, which means we're not gonna let our body make insulin. If you have, now, after 6 o'clock at night, if you have chips or a snack, you cheat. Hey, it ain't the end of the world, but man, you started you let your body start insulin. Make sugar. Let's put it as like your body's making sugar. All right, so we want to hit that 12-hour mark. You wake up. See, this is where your mind kicks in, your mindset. You have to keep track and be proud of yourself. When you hit that 12-hour mark, I say, okay, my body's ready to go into this ketose mode. It's going to start eating itself. You know? Now, there's a difference between starving and hungry. You might get hungry between that 6 and 10, but keep in mind that we're not trying to produce that insulin, so you're going to feel weird, and that's when your body's just kicking in. That's when it's working. That's when you say, yeah, go ahead, eat yourself, fool. And let your body eat itself. You have to give it that chance to eat itself. It sounds weird, but that's what's up. And what it's eating is the carbs inside your body. You have over 100,000 calories reserved. So when you go into that mode, it starts eating itself. It knows what to take from reserve. See, when you eat too much and you feel stuffed, the insulin converts it into extra sugar, which turns into fat, and it stores itself like a storage. Just like you got that closet full of food. That's your storage around your body. That's your closet, all the fat. So when you don't, instead of putting food in your mouth, your body takes from the reserve, and that's what we want. So from your last meal, if you eat at 5 at night and 5 in the morning, you got 12 hours. If you get up at 6, okay, you got 13 hours. So we're gonna keep track of that. We're gonna keep track of when hey, I'm at the 13-hour mark at 6 in the morning. If I go till 10, that's another 4 hours. That's 17 hours. That's awesome. That's what we want. If you can reach that 16-hour plateau, which is 6 at night, 6 in the morning, 6 at night to 6 in the morning, that's 12. 10 in the morning, that's 16. That's what we're shooting for. We're gonna have that big, if you work at 10 in the morning, hey, you're gonna put all your breakfast and all that in Tupperware, take it to work. Hey, 10 o'clock comes, you take that 15-minute break, go ahead and let's eat. We gotta get all that protein in. All right, and I'll give you an example of that, guys. But that's what's up. We're shooting for 16 hours, all right? 16-8. From 10 in the morning to 6 at night, we're gonna produce insulin because we're gonna eat, but it's controlled. No snacks, guys. Let's shoot for 10 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and we'll shoot for 6. And between there, you're gonna eat plenty of meals. I'm gonna show you. We're gonna do those TV dinner things with a can of tuna, all right? All the water you want, all the tea you want, no sugar. Green tea. Green tea will not, tea without sugar will not create insulin, guys, all right? All right, that's what's up, guys. I'm at the gym. It's 5:39 in the morning. We got to get that hour of work. If you can't afford a gym, hey, we're going walking. It's cold. Well, guess what? You're going to bundle up, walk faster. Let's do this. You can get a gym membership. Hey, think of it like this. 30 days in a month. Let's say $2 a day. That's $60 a month. Believe me, most gym memberships are under $60 a month, so it's going to cost you $2. Make that sacrifice. Get in there, do the work. All right, guys? All right, let's do this. 5:39. God bless y'all. Now remember, I'm going to do a video with a picture showing how the same thing what I said. From your last meal, give yourself 12 hours to include the sleeping hours, which that's going to give you about 6 or 7 on it, man. That's what's up. And that's when we're going to be burning the fat. Remember, every time you stick food in your mouth, it creates sugar, and we're not going to burn nothing. So we're gonna shoot for them 16 hours. All right, 12 hours to include your sleep. When you wake up, we're gonna give it another 4. That's 16. 16-8. That's 24 hours a day. That's the breakup. 16-8. That 8-hour window, let's say 10 to 6. That's when we can eat, but we're not gonna produce insulin. Remember that. All right, I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for. We're gonna do this. We'll get into exercise. I'll break down in the future videos, but that's what's up. Go back to part 1 and 2. Look up my channel. Hey, I ain't doing this trying to get 1,000 people and all that for money or nothing. I'm a disabled vet. I just been there, done that. I've lost the 40 pounds. This works, believe me. Stop snacking. No snacks. You are not going to starve yourself to death. We are controlling what we're putting in your mouth. Okay, you do not need them snacks. You don't, no sodas now, no orange juice, no apple juice, no juices. Water, coffee with a little bit of monk fruit sugar if you want. You can put a little tablespoon of creamer if you want, but remember, we're trying to not get that sugar started, all right? We gotta start someday. If you wanna start, and remember the calendar, go back part 1 and 2, get the things you need. All right, I love y'all, man. I want y'all to live. Nobody's gonna do it for you. This will work. Trust me, I've done it. It works. Human body, that's how it works. Sugar is the key. We gotta control our sugar intake. And our body, we're gonna control it. It's scientific. That's how it works. We gotta give ourselves them 16 hours sugar-free insulin, all right, guys? That's the whole secret. I love y'all, man. Let's do this. All right, 1.